Welcome back to another installment of eCIO. This video is on using eCIO to record and collect information on projects, programs, and portfolios. We'll show you the information collected on each of these, how to navigate, and how to search for a project. We'll also show you what are some of the relationships between the information collected for each project. The value proposition for having a database of information on each project is that it's searchable and decisions can be found on past projects. These also can form part of an educational plan and developing your own knowledge base. We'll start at the search function at the first menu within eCIO. We go up to the little spyglasses and we'll collect and we'll say, this is if we were looking for a particular project we want to deal with. So we'll just key in the word test. And this is a series of projects that we have that have found that is found test within either the title, description, or some of the other narratives on through that within it. You can also do, once we've had that selection, you can also do your search below and kind of refine your search if you need to do that. Okay. The icon, if you see this icon, that brings up the menu, and we'll be showing that to you a little bit later on. And if you key in F5 will allow you to research your project inventory in case you wanted to you wanted to continue on with a different search. What we'll do is we'll pick out a project here and we'll go to, and we'll take the example of demographics and put some data for projects. And if you double click on this, it'll bring up the tombstone data that we've collected on each of these projects. First thing we'll do is we'll go through some of the menus that are selected within for each of the, to allow us access through the for the projects. Starting over on our far right, we have tree views. I'll give you kind of a breakdown into projects and sub-projects, and you can drill down into those ones. We'll show you that a little bit later on. We have an import. If we wanted to import, export, this is data, related knowledge base topics. Again, if we wanted to go into another search, we went directly here. If we happen to know the number that we wanted to, in this case it was 710. If we knew a number of another project, we wanted to go directly to that one, we just key in the number there. If we wanted to duplicate this project to save on some of the entry on it, we could just duplicate it. Quick adds allow us to quickly add projects in through it, and I'll show you a little bit about that one a little bit later on. If we wanted a new project, we wanted to do it, and we just wanted to be able to add in all our demographics, we could do that. Some of the folder, printing, home button, if we wanted to email them. For the tabs, this is the first screen. We have a number of attributes that we collect. The health, there's certain standard health, red, yellow, green on it, progress indicators, pseudonyms, work breakdown structure. If there's an alternate number that we want to use that's internally generated, we can do that. Clean that to a red. Alternate, there's gold, yellow, there's another type of rating. Completion, if there was alternatives, this was an alternative. In fact, we were looking at a series of different types of projects, and one was an alternative for a selection or investment process. Types of projects, fundamentals, so there's some types if you want to go into adding different types because of your organization. You can just go in and add it into your table within that. Subtype start dates, the applicable fiscal year, it's going through it. If there was project emails, websites that we wanted to collect, confidentiality, scope of deployment, any codes that might be associated with that. Linkages, we'll come back to this one. It just ties into who's some of the tie-ins, so corporate program. And in fact, if we double click some of these entries here, it will in fact bring up those profile information. So this is a profile information that's collected for this particular program that this project's related to. We wanted to see who the resources are. Then we can double click on that, and this will bring up our resource information that we have for, in this case, project manager for Paula on through it. Then we have some stats, priority, commercial success, which are used in our investment process. If there's dollars, capex, if there's anything, budget and FTEs, budget allocations, etc. on that side of it. There's some attributes are collected on that one. Narratives, certain other aspects regarding the project, and then if there's any attachments that you want to kind of tie into that. Then we'll go into, as we talked a little bit about, the menu. If you double click on your number over through here, it brings up a little mini menu, and in there we can see what are some of the linkages that you can have with a certain project, applications, approvals, deliverables, financials, roles, risks, resources associated with it, strategic. The UC here is the under construction, so there's some of the forthcoming eCIO linkages which will be set up. So if you just click on that one, approvals, and these are the approvals that that would be associated with that. So there's some follow-up reports that you can drag off for that. We also have the reports. There's a series of reports, obviously, on projects. There's ways to kind of cut this back, but just to give you an all comprehensive charters, communication plans, ranking, issues, end pair comparisons. You can get your inventory, etc. on that side of it. And then if you want a quick entry, happen to know what you, in terms of going directly to a project you want to see. If you happen to know it, then you can just bring it up there, hit go to, and it'll bring up that particular project. So this is eCIO projects under consideration. If you want to go back to your project, you can either a couple of different ways. Here's the go to directly. We knew the number on it, so we will click on that, and that brings up our project profile again within it. As we mentioned, quick entry, we were going to show you a little bit about that. So this is a quick entry if we wanted to quickly add a whole bunch of series of projects. There's a lot of quick items that may help you out here. Each of these fields here, so if we position ourselves, it usually brings up a little mini explanation, budget years, start date, end date on that side of it, on that. And that is it for projects. Portfolios, different information collected within this one. Programs, the same thing. A little bit different information collected on each of these, but these are all interrelated, etc. on that side of it. Tree views, we were going to explain a little bit on tree views. On tree views, these are they expand, so you can relate different projects, sub-projects within this one. This starts to break this down within it. And that is it for the projects. I want to thank you for watching. You can find additional related videos that are available on our website, as well as more information. That website is www.eciosolutions.com. If you want to send us emails, you can do it a couple of different ways. You can just click on the happy face and it'll send it an email, or you can email us to support@eciosolutions.com. Thank you very much, and we will talk to you later.